No. You
No.
can't think like that.
You can't think like that.
They pulled the trigger, we didn't.
Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger to
Hey! Told you! It was Shinra who pulled the trigger.
Am I right?
Barrett. You have good thoughts.
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Yeah, didn't you pay attention just now, earlier?
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did.
I mean,
You
she
sure?
just said Marlene is...
Hey, where you going?
You blame Avalanche, hashtag Team Turks. Of course you'd be a Turk. I blame... Ooh, there's something over there. I missed something, hold on. Guys, I missed something. Ooh, no. Wait, how do I get to the... I started here, right? Like something over there. Oh, there's something over there too. And there. There's a lot of things over there. Damn it. Triggered. Triggered, I can't visit that. Hey, the Turks aren't bad. Can you call any intelligence agent bad? The CIA, Homeland Security, Mossad. Yeah, I can.
How could this happen? I didn't really think that...
Come on, dear. We gotta keep moving. When is help going to arrive?
You know, it makes sense. I was like thinking earlier at the beginning of the game, like why doesn't Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs go into
Don't be an idiot. You'd probably get yourself killed.
What the hell did I turn on here? Why didn't I turn on that? Why didn't... What is that? Scroll log? What the fuck is scroll log? Yeah, I was like thinking, why weren't they teammates? Like, the other guys, like, in here? Makes sense that, they would die.
You think
CIA works in the interest of the governing power. It's like calling someone a pirate when they're a privateer. So you can still call them bad, though.
This wasn't an accident, was it?
governing power doesn't say much. There's the governing power can be bad. Main characters? Yes.
I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
He's so hot.
You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong.
Never noticed, but Sephiroth has like cattish eye things.
Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
They're good to someone. I mean, Avalanche is good to someone.
Carts ain't running right now.
Don't you worry. They'll be fine. Every plate's got its own
Wow, look at that. The entire plate is gone. So, what I don't understand is why would you build a city under the plate? Why don't you build like at the edge of the plate? Okay, never mind. There's no edge of the plate. I sense you. Avalanche is good to a sliver minority of the city, and the Turks are good to a sliver minority of the government. They will literally kill their own people. They would kill their soldiers. I mean, soldiers are expendable, but I mean, tell that to the wives and kids of the soldiers that they sacrifice.
Wait. Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
I heard it wasn't an accident.
No one's the bad guy in their own minds. Exactly. You can make anyone the good guy. I could make Kim Young the good guy. If we're gonna debate, I can make that sound like a good guy at all. Like, it's all about perspective. This thing is right with numbers. They serve the president who over 50% of the city voted for, but I mean, you know, President Trump
Sure glad we got out of that.
had the minority vote and still became president.
Probably.
That doesn't. The numbers don't say much, dude. We don't talk about Trump. Well, it's the president. We're talking about president. Maybe this guy also had the popular, like, lost the popular vote, or, you know. But still, he had all the corrupt officials that voted for him, and he won anyway. Hey, there you go. What am I doing, by the way? Can I go into towns? It's this magnificent guy again.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Thanks to you, I did.
Good. Now never let it go again.
I love Andrea. He's such a... I think Link and Andrea should be a couple. And then Tifa together with
Glad you said yes.
Aerith.
Anything? Nothing as of.
Tifa and Aerith. And Link and Andrea.
I need to prep for my next show.
Oh god. There has to be fan art of this. Shit, I don't have my browser open on my thing. Shit. Okay, never mind. Why does it keep saying... I don't want to switch it. Wait, I have my phone. I have my phone. I'm gonna Google that. There has to be fan art of that. There has to be. Clouds and Andrea. Please, please let there be fan art of this. No, wait, I have clouds. There has to be fan art of this. No, there's none. I have to make this myself. Got some Nutella for me, or Renat this morning. Ooh, I have Nutella. A big ass jar of Nutella. I like buying big family size packs so it can like last for an eternity.
You want to shop for materia now?
How about a three-way with Tifa, Aerith, and Cloud? Why does it have to be two girls and one guy? Why can't it be Tifa, Cloud, and Andrea? Madam M, you're my favorite.
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment. However, did it come to
Prepared
this?
for the Nutella apocalypse. Yes. If that's gonna run out, then... Sorry, you want some doggy treats? Also, I need water. Where's my thing? Haha, I have one too. You guys, because Kais and Kais aren't attracted to each other as woman to woman, it's all about them curves. Is it... I know some guys that are attracted to some other guys. I want another
Right,
hand
not knowing
massage.
what's going on.
There was a room here in the back that we couldn't explore last time. Oh, shit, this is so close. That triggered me on the map. Oh, it's never mind. I want to do my hair like that, but I need extensions for that.
Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah. Biggs, too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
Wedge got crushed with a cat in his hands. Actually, I don't think Wedge died because he had a cat in his hands. They're not gonna kill a cat.
Come on now.
Some guys,
There's no
but I
need to be
bet
afraid.
you have 10
We're all
times more
scared.
female friends that would happily compliment another woman. 10 times? Wow, you think I have like a lot of friends, dude. I feel honored and
Been
sad at the
thinking,
same time.
We gotta go find the others.
Honored that you think that I have lots
we
and lots of
look for
friends.
them, who
Sad
will?
that the sad truth is that I barely have any
Hey,
friends.
Cloud, gonna need your help with it too.
Right.
I feel sad, man. No. Where do I go? I'm triggered. We've been there. I've been this entire route. Why does it show as not visited? It triggers me. I want to go explore all these places on the map. I want a complete filled out map.
The plane? It's really gone. I thought it was a joke. My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an accident, was it?
Probably not.
Not another bombing.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
Anywhere in Midgar still safe? It doesn't really feel like it.
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
Is it because you're super tall? I'm not super tall. I'm shrinking. He sounds super small, Sarah. He does, doesn't he? When stagger ATB increases when staggering an enemy. Oh, I like that one.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
You went 70 centimeter in the morning.
I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Wow, you're short. Enemy skill material. Gives you a chance to learn certain enemy techniques that you've endured and use them as abilities. Gives you a chance to learn a certain enemy technique that you've endured and use them as abilities. These abilities can only be used when the materia is set to your equipment. Huh? Which enemies? Who do I don't under.
Future battle intel submissions.
No, they closed it. I wanted to go to the Moogle shop because I have like a lot of Moogle medals. Come on. All right. I want to set that to how does that work? I don't understand that. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to the left here. I get it. I get it. I get it, Blue. Don't worry. I see what you did there.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene! Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Imagine if Barry just walks into your house. Where is she?
Sorry, I'm buried. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
Yeah, let her sleep.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Everyone that's kind of weird, like this having an entire gang just
Keep
being
it
like,
down. Don't
oh,
wake her.
hey, she's asleep.
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Okay. See, that lady hates me. She told me never to talk to Aerith again, and then, you know.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh.
Yeah. You're gonna have to shh me. I wasn't saying anything.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that?
No. We heard from the guy on the
She must trust you all a great deal.
cutscene.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come.
That guy almost...
I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her, her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that, she'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the Ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, So I said, who are the ancients?
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land.
The promised land?
Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us—
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything,
We're gonna get her back.
Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let
They're
Aerith
not gonna
go
let her
when it's
go.
all over.
You have seen what they've done?
Maybe we'd be better off
They
waiting a
freaking
little while.
dropped the plate. They're not gonna just let her go.
Let's head
Even
back to
if
Sector 7.
they don't
Got
need
things
her
to take care
anymore.
of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd run away from Walmart too. I wouldn't. I would learn hand massages with Madam M. Be be really good at it. Which one do you guys want? The poor one, the middle one, or the exotic one? They were ordered to drop a plate. I mean, yeah, but they wouldn't just let Aerith go after they're done with her. They're the bad guys, are evil. Exotic sounds rather exotic. Yeah, it's the premium hand massage. You will get tears after we're done with your hands. Gonna get Aerith back. Show you my big swords.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
What? Not just the entrance to Sector 7, Tifa, the entire yeah, that's what I'm that's what I'm thinking, like... Wouldn't, like, everything just be completely... destroyed? Doesn't nose kind of look like a mouth that is wide open? Going like... Whoa. Someone was getting slapped inside there. That's a nose, clearly. That's what I said. Doesn't the nose look like a mouth going... played too much Final Fantasy, can't see anything but a Moogle. I see the nose into a mouth. Going. I want to go buy the things from the Moogle store. So where am I going? You know, it's not really hard to get from one sector to the other. Thinking about it, like not that far. But when you look up, you know, it makes it look like this place is enormous. But I just walk from like one sector to the other and like that. Why would people literally use trains? You can't like literally walk there in like 10 minutes. You don't need to take a train for a 10-minute walk.
Over there.
Isn't there like a faster way to get there, to be quite honest? To Walmart. I think we're faster if we go to Walmart, to be quite honest. We need to go to that playground, right? That is where we want to go to. Why would you just... Why wouldn't we just go to freaking Walmart where we just were, and then they go outside there, and then we're at the playground where we can use that tunnel that we were talking about? Why do we have to go through here to fight stuff? Like enemies here. So there's like something behind there that triggers me. Not an old game when you could put the camera like... really fix those things nowadays, huh?
Easy.
You guys know I'm right.
Was never in doubt.
Oh yeah, I got like a star bracelet or something like that during that one fight earlier. Oh, that magician's bracelets. Damn, I can hold like 4 materials. That's a lot. Please tell me I don't have to do all the things again with the...
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
Wasn't it like blocked last time? David... who? Blue said it. Who? EDM techno artist.
Let's end this quick.
Ring Mall.
I got your number. that.
Need my help, do you?
Let me handle it.
Suck on this!
Gotta
I
stay.
got this.
Guess it's my turn.
Didn't I get like a something?
Let's switch it up.
Okay, let's go. Gotcha.
Need my help, do you? Suck on this!
Hold on, I got a enemy skill material. I don't understand how I did. How do I use the enemy skill material? Let me Google that. I kind of do not know how this works. Enemy skill material. Didn't show up. If an enemy attacks you with curse, you can use it back at them. So okay. So like something that have a very low activation percent. Yeah, if it's like things
Make
like
a decent team.
cures and poison and stuff like that, it seems very situational. For one, it has to be Cloud then that has to get like poisoned, for example. And then it sounds very elaborate. If there's a unique meteor attack, you can learn it and cast it in play.
It's on now!
So I have to pay attention to when they actually use those things. And then I also have to be lucky that I have enough anima, or what's it called? I have enough skill points thingies down there, the blue bar.
Okay. Allow me.
Enemy skills can be learned from this monster. So from this one we can learn a skill then.
I won't give up.
I've got you covered. Bring it!
But where does it... How do I learn it? Do I have to activate it myself then, or do I have to... Because it's none of my abilities.
No way. Don't know what happened.
It's been passive in previous games, if I recall correctly. Okay. Can't be for Bizarre though, you can only learn spells that are unique to that enemy. That one is using Thunderaga, I think. So that one doesn't count either. I would assume then. And does it stay with the materia then, or does it?
We're ready for any. Don't overdo it.
About damn time.
It's on now. Going in. Enough.
Now that is what I call teamwork.
I guess.
In later games where you could cast a learn spell on an enemy is an attempt to copy it work, are we better? Are you Irish? He said we. To be fair though, if it's, I'd rather have it be passive than me having to wait for them to smogger. I have to
throw down with me.
Need a breather.
Bring it home.
I can still fight. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you? You're up.
Need to heal up.
Here it goes.
Hey Juun, how are you doing? I'm doing great, boys. First, how are you doing today? Not Irish, just like to cherry pick words in different dialects. It sounds fun to use. Ah, fair enough. I like the word "we" too. A wee bit. The thing is weak to electricity.
Need a breather.
I'll take over. Mind taking over?
Watch and learn. Bring in the heat. Bring it home.
Right through it.
Don't give thanks, hating lockdown. Yeah, it's getting.
You would say that.
I I get it, but on the other hand, I really don't get it. It is like we get a lockdown, sort of a partial. What's it called? A self-inflicted So I don't know what they call it exactly, but baseline is that everyone has to do their own contribution to it. Either way, they close like all the stores. Self-imposed quarantine, yeah, that's the one. Yet everyone just can fuck around. Everyone can treat it like a holiday, which is what everyone does. Yesterday, I went to the beach at like 12 p.m. or something like that. I went to walk my dog, and I figured I'd walk past the beach. It was quite quiet, and I think it was only quiet because it was lunchtime. When I left at like 1:30, I think, or 2 p.m. or something like that, suddenly it was so crowded on the pier, like on the boulevard. It was like so crowded, like everyone just walking there, like so many families, a lot of people just fucking around, walking, dancing, skateboarding, whatever they were doing. And I'm like, aren't we in like self-imposed lockdown or something like that? Why is everyone right here right now? I'm walking my dog, but that guy that is like walking with his wife, and he doesn't have to be there.